Right, good morning folks, how are we all doing? If you saw last night's video, you'll know I'm taking the KTM instead of Elvis because Elvis broke down on me 2 days ago. I'm off to Land's End. It's what? 5:38, trip meter's on zero, and I'm about to really upset my neighbours. Normally, I start the bike up and let it warm up. Not this morning. I just ride slow for a bit. Right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Toodles. Right, now we're on the road. Good morning folks, how are we all doing? As I said briefly earlier, I'm on my way to Land's End, my Land's End Challenge ride, Cardiff to Land's End and back in the day, raising money for Marie Curie Hospice in Penarth, better known as Holm Towers. If you wish to donate, please go to the Just Giving page, Land's End Challenge ride, and you can donate on there. I've left the page open. It closes on Friday the 11th, so there's still time to donate if you wish. Right, what was the issue with the bikes? Well, the original plan was to take Elvis, my Royal Enfield Interceptor, the 650. That was part of the challenge. Elvis is a great bike, and he will do long distances, but he's not really designed to do like 500 miles in a day. Excuse me. Morning. So, because Elvis decided to fry one of his electrical components, there is a video on the channel to explain all this. I had no option. I had to take KTM. Alrighty, folks. It's now 6:49, or 10 to 7 nearly. I'm just pulling off the M5, junction 24, for the services. Time for a bit of breakfast. And I already know that there's a Greggs here. Been here before, double check, make sure it was still here and open. Well, you know me, almost every run I do involves a Greggs. I do like my Greggs breakfast. Yes, we're going to be having our sausage, bacon and egg roll, no sauce, with a regular latte. And this morning's breakfast is courtesy of my friend and colleague, Nikki. Nikki, you are an absolute angel. Thank you, sweetness. I promise you I'd have breakfast, which you paid for, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm going to enjoy every single mouthful of it. There we are. We've just left the M5, junction 27. And we are heading on the A361 to Barnstable. So cross country now to the other side, and then follow the coast road or the Atlantic Highway, or I think they call it a Jurassic Coast or something. Whatever it is, it's the A39, A30, all the way down to Land's End. I'm glad to get off that motorway. I hate motorway schleps. It's necessary. I mean, you can take the A38 most of the way down, but if you do that, it's going to take you well over an hour longer than it's already taken you. So I do the motorway to 27, then go cross country. Right, I'll catch you all in a bit with this getting a little bit more interesting than another dual carriageway. Toodles! Hey folks! Right, apologies I haven't filmed much for a while. We are now on the A39, known as the Atlantic Highway. The reason I haven't filmed much is because it's all been quite dull, straight, boring roads, dual carriageway, stuff like this. Mainly the A361. Now, a word of warning, if you head down this way, the A361 to Barnstable, from basically M5, it's mostly average speed cameras, 60 mile an hour average speed cameras. So watch your speed. Even the locals drive at the speed limit, so obviously it's an issue. Because you can guarantee if the locals are driving careful, they know something you don't. Yeah, we are now on the A39. It's what, 8:15 in the morning. All good so far. Yeah, hey. Onwards and downwards. Well, down to the bottom end of the country anyway. Catch it a bit. Doodles. Right, folks. It's about 10:30. Yes, I'm at Starbucks. I know I don't own GS, I got a KTM, but I had to stop at Starbucks. Basically, I was in desperate need of fuel. I was going to stop at Q services where I normally stop, but the A30's changed to a dual carriageway. And I was getting desperately short on fuel, so stopped me over there to get some petrol. Seen Starbucks and thought, well, I need the bathroom. I could do with a coffee, so Starbucks today. So, sorry, my strap on my helmet's not quite set right. That's better. According to the maps, it's 33 miles to Land's End, and it says 49 minutes. So within the hour, hopefully, I'll be there. I'll see you all when I get there. Toodles. I had to cut out a lot of the footage, or not film it rather, because I was stuck on quite quick roads, 50, 60 mile an hour roads, behind people doing sort of 30 miles an hour for no reason at all. So most of the footage was me getting really annoyed and swearing at them. Don't quite understand why people can't drive at like 50 miles an hour on a straight road when there's no obstructions. There we go. At least we get to play in the twisties now. I remember these roads. They can be fun if you're not held up. Oh, still recording, that's good news. Sorry, I'm just really enjoying myself on these roads. My fourth trip down here, I don't think I've ever had the road quite this quiet. Ta-da! Land's End! The end of the country! We have arrived! Hey! Well done me. Just under 6 hours with stops. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Now I've got to pay to get in like I normally do. The Land's End. We are here. Thank you, gentlemen. Right, down to the front to get me iconic photo. Yeah, we made it. There it is, Land's End. Right, I'm turning the camera off. Back in a wee bit. Toodles. Okie dokie. Home time. Well, that went better than expected. Took a walk around the signpost. Spoke to the gentleman there and said, look, I'm on a charity run. Is there a chance I can go by the sign and take a photo? Because normally you have to pay to get photos. He said, yeah, I tell you what, mate, because you're on a charity run, we'll give you a couple of free ones. So I've had 2 professional photos with digital downloads for absolutely free. Thank you so much. Absolutely wonderful. I got a few photos on my phone as well. So all I got to do now is ride back home to Cardiff. Just under 250 miles in about 6 hours. Ish. So well pleased with that. I won't film much on the way home because it's basically exactly the same as coming down. But I will film when I get home. Or if anything interesting happens. So for now, I'm going to say a massive thank you to everybody who's been supporting me, especially the staff at Marie Curie who've really made an effort for me. Nikki, thank you for the food. You're a little angel, girl. You're a little angel. Huge thank you to everybody who donated to the charity through the Just Giving page. As I said earlier, the page is open until Friday the 11th. Just look for Land's End Challenge Ride and it's on there. All money raised goes to the hospice with a view to buy the nursing staff something nice. No idea what, it's up to them. So there we go, folks. For now, I'm going to say toodaloo, and I'll catch up with you in a wee bit. Probably when I'm closer to home. Toodles! Hopefully we'll have some nice footage here. It's a nice bit of road. That's a great held up. Beautiful road surface, to be fair, it's lovely and smooth. Not slippery or anything, just really smooth. No lumps and bumps, no potholes. Not yet. Excellent job, local council. Or wherever it was which I'm acting. Righty, just stopped just outside Biddeford, fuel up while I was here. I needed a break. Backside was getting a bit numb, knees were starting to hurt a bit, cramp, so I thought time for a break, and while we're here we'll fuel up, and by pure luck there happened to be a Greggs here. So a shuttle coal and a cup of coffee. That's a sausage roll to those who don't understand. Cup of coffee, all courtesy of my friend and colleague Nikki. Again. As promised, she gave me some money and said, make sure you get some breakfast and lunch or whatever you can out of it. That's exactly what I've done. And now I'm heading off back towards Cardiff. 2 to 3 hours depending on traffic. So I may not bother stopping between now and there. I'll see how I feel. If I think I need a stop, I will. If I don't, I won't bother. Either way, catch you in a bit. Toodles! So a chat about today. Seeing I got time and whatnot. Well, today has gone really, really well. Up until now. It didn't start off brilliantly, as you will know from earlier in the video and my previous video, that I planned to take Elvis, my Royal Enfield 650 Interceptor. Unfortunately, a couple of days ago, I had an electrical fault which took him off the road. So I had no choice but to use the KTM. This bike is definitely not set up for long distance travel. Not like in a day. Knobbly tyres, rock hard seat, all set up to go off-road and stuff. But hey ho, it was better than nothing. As I said earlier, I felt like I left people down because I didn't use the right bike. But I wasn't going to not go. I've had so much support from the staff at Marie Curie, and donations have been fantastic that we went way over my target of 500 quid. I think when I checked it was 580 quid, plus gift aid. So somewhere in the region of £700, I think, which is fantastic. There's no way am I letting everybody down. So left this morning about 5:30, off I went. The weather's been great all day. It was bloody cold this morning, but it's warmed up nicely. It's not been too hot, been quite comfortable. The roads were fantastic going down because nobody gets out of bed that early, which was brilliant. A good run down there. Coming back not so much because a lot of people out. A lot of idiots doing like 30, 40 mile an hour in a 60 for absolutely no reason whatsoever, which really boils my guts, something rotten. There's no need of it. It drives me mental. But hey ho. And then I got stuck in this traffic. So, any roads, we're on our way home. I will do a very final piece at home once I get there, eventually. But for now, yeah, it's been an absolutely fantastic day. I will be honest, in hindsight, using the interceptor would not have been a good idea. The route I take and the way I planned it today, do the entire run in a day of just under 500 miles on the interceptor would have been really, really difficult. There's an awful lot of motorway and dual carriageways. A lot of the bottom half of the run is now big dual carriageways where they've improved the roads, as they say down there. I don't think so. I prefer the twisties, but for traffic management, it's better to have dual carriageways. And to be fair, Elvis is not really a dual carriageway bike. He's more A and B roads. So yes, I could have done it, but it would have been really hard work on me and on the bike. And I don't think I would recommend this kind of run on a bike like that. If you could do those sort of mileage, like 500 miles, do it over 2 days. Pick a nicer route, stop halfway, that sort of thing. Be much nicer. Wouldn't recommend doing it on the KTM either. Not unless you've got road tyres and a soft seat. But it's been brilliant fun. I really enjoyed riding him today. On the quiet, twisty road, so I was having hours of fun. A lot of it, unfortunately, I can't put on YouTube for obvious reasons. Right, I'm going to clear off. I'm going to go sit in traffic for a bit until I get past all these lot. And I shall speak to you when I eventually get home. Which I reckon to be another hour. I thought it'd be like half an hour, but I think it'll be nearer an hour. To be honest, for this traffic. Again, hey ho, there we go. It is what it is. Catch you all soon. Doodles! That's it, folks. We're home. I left at 5:26 this morning. It's now 5:30 in the evening, so 12 hours. The trip meter says 517 miles. Only I reset the wrong one when I fueled up this morning, and there was already a little bit of mileage on there, so we'll call it 500 mile round trip. Really enjoyed it. Everything went brilliantly. I know this is going to be a long video, so if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe as normal. As I said all the way through, the Just Giving page is staying open until Friday, so if you haven't donated and you wish to, please do. Go to Just Giving, look for Land's End Challenge Ride. Right, that's it. I'm going in for a well-deserved cuppa and stand up for an hour, because my bum is sore. Right, folks. As always, whatever you're doing, please be safe, ride safe, and have fun. And of course, the statutory. Doodles!